Oh, that's well played. Just a little bit short again. It's not quite going to reach the boundary.
His timing has improved. Hafiz has played a couple of delightful shots of his pads.
Oh, having said that, it looks to me as if he definitely thinks he's got him. Just judging by the reaction there of Sangakkara, this is out. Sangakkara took the bails off, and that was the end of that. So it'll be interesting to see whether his confidence is justified.
Well, Sangakkara is extremely confident that he's got rid of Hafiz. No problems with the no ball, so he's crossed the first hurdle. His back foot is out of the crease. He drags it back on the line, I think. And I think he's out. Just lunged forward and lost his balance in the process, Hafiz. So that's pretty clear. He's not bowled a no ball. Third umpire decision. Waiting, and there you see him desperately trying to drag it back into the crease, but he ends it on the crease.
So this will definitely be an out, I would have thought. Yes, there we go. Out. Right, so they've got that wicket they needed. A piece stumped by Sangakkara off the bowling of Hayrat for 37. So 78 to 3. Umar Akmal is the new batsman. Bowling buys. Slightly off target. Malinga pays the price.
And the body language here of the Sri Lankan teams is sort of given up kind. Not many runs required. Bad line, bad length, easy pickings.
We saw the same in the T20s as well. Early wickets, the side under pressure, and the innings goes nowhere. That's 4. Poor ball. Jumps onto that one, Umar Akmal.
He's not going to spare those deliveries. It was way too short for his liking. Look for it. He likes to hit that mid-wicket shot. Likes to play on the back foot. There was an arm delivery, came in, but very much in control, Umar Akmal.
Lovely shot. This time off the pads. But we'll have to run. Run he does. 3 to end the over. 95 for 3. That was a beauty. Gave the impression it was going to leave the right-hander, but jacked back at the right time. But not enough though.
I think he's just swung a bit more after crossing the stumps, but lovely delivery. Look at that. Just nip back sharply.
Flat bats that. He'll get 4 for that one. Umar Akmal, no need to run.
That's more like Umar Akmal, who's flashy, who likes to play his shots. Sometimes I feel when you're playing with Misbah, you become like him. You sort of get stuck in, although these runs are not many required. And Angelo Matthews straight away bowls an absolutely brilliant delivery. First ball after the drinks break. The ball is still swinging, but Sri Lanka doesn't have enough runs in the tank.
I guess that kind of a pitch where you're never in as a batsman, so you've got to still respect the conditions, the bowlers. The ball is swinging around.
That's a good shot, very good shot by Umar Akmal. Nice forcing stroke off the back foot, plenty of width, and he just latches onto it. Such a fine player, Umar Akmal, when he's in good nick.
What a wonderful response after being beaten outside the off stump. Have a look at this cut shot. He likes that shot. In complete control and command, cutting it nicely. Matthews not pacey, a little wide this time, and paid the price for it.
Short and goes over the top again. That's 4 more runs, short and wide. And Umar Akmal is an aggressive attacking player, and that was just meat and drink. Another boundary.
Well, getting a serious bit of tapping from Umar Akmal. Once again short and once again a little wide, and beautiful cut shot. He was flying in the air when he connected that ball. There you see in both legs up in the air and hammering it past the man at point. Upper shot, but beautifully played and placed.
Off the edge, that ball bouncing in front of slip. Nuwan Kulasekara bowling that corridor. Always that nagging line he bowls is so strong. Nuwan Kulasekara, just look at this, just outside the off stump, making the batsman play at it. Really not sure which way the ball will move.
Yes, doesn't change the line much when he's looking for that outswinger. Only if he had more pace, that last edge carrying, not carrying to the man at slip, because it was bowled at around 126, 127 kph.
Possibly the last throw of the dice as far as Sri Lanka is concerned. That ball off the outside edge. Malinga straight away getting a bit of movement, bounce, and also finding the outside edge.
I think this is one area that he needs to improve upon. There you see him hanging his bat, opening the face of the blade into the slips.
Nicely punched off the back foot. That's a cracking shot by Misbah-ul-Haq. That went off the meat of the bat and so very well timed.
Well, you've got to admire Misbah-ul-Haq because you know, he's got this ability to pick loose stuff. Loose balls are put away by him. And that is a difficult thing to do, because when you're mentally bogged down, you seem to, or you can miss the loose deliveries. But Misbah-ul-Haq is on top of such balls every time, almost every time.
That's a good Yorker, but beautifully put away by Misbah-ul-Haq. At least 3 here. And fielded well inside the boundary, but 3 more runs. Malinga going for that extra yard in length. So Nuwan Kulasekara, and they'll be looking for a couple here. Umar Akmal getting on the front foot, just working with the movement. And wait is the call, so 2 more runs. So Pakistan getting there quite easily now. Pakistan, no doubt, has unearthed an exciting talent in Umar Akmal. I believe Virat Kohli and Umar Akmal could be considered as two of the most outstanding young cricketers. Oh, driven beautifully through extra cover. Look at that shot, look at the follow through. Just leant into it, reached that delivery and hit it so beautifully.
Well, he's easily played the most stylish innings of the match. We haven't seen such shots from any of the batsmen. And it's a credit to Umar Akmal, because we're talking about the greats like Mahela and Sangakkara and Tilakratne and Dilshan, and none of them could produce shots like Umar Akmal. Very clean striker of the ball, Umar Akmal. And he's got a wide range. He starts from anywhere from square leg to mid-wicket, and he can drive fiercely through the offside as well.
That's a good shot again, in front of square from outside the off stump. Well, he's getting there quickly, Umar Akmal. He's not going to waste any time. With a few drops of rain in the background, he just wants to make sure that he gets home quickly.
Drilled it from that off stump line towards long on. What a good shot from Umar Akmal. Exemplifies the point that he's got an eagle eye. He picks up the line and length so early.
One-day cricket. Down the track and driving, and well fielded at mid-off, and could be trouble here. And Misbah-ul-Haq is gone, in fact. Now that was unnecessary. That was definitely unnecessary. He was looking for a run that wasn't really there. And Pakistan have lost their captain.
Well, there was never a single. Misbah-ul-Haq would be very disappointed, because that ball went like lightning to that field at mid-off, and he had no hope in the end. Dive full length, but still was short of the crease. And Sangakkara whipping off the bails, and unfortunate way to go for the captain. With just 2 required, he's out. That big red out is flashed on the big screen. But Misbah-ul-Haq has done his job. At the moment. And oh, how did that miss the leg stump? He was completely done by a brilliant delivery. Look at the look on Afridi's face. That tells you the story. Just delivered in Afridi on Afridi. That ball came back in spin. And how did that miss that leg stump? He looks very quizzical. Down the wicket again. This time they'll get a single. So Sri Lanka still having two fieldsmen out on the boundary on the leg side, but the rest inside as Pereira bowls, and they want to run, and that's what Pakistan needs. And Pakistan have won by 6 wickets. Shahid Afridi sneaking a single to short mid-wicket, and Pakistan winning with quite a bit of time to spare. And 6 wickets, a fairly large margin, and almost 10 overs remaining. So quite a comprehensive win for Pakistan in the end in a low-scoring game. 135 for 4. Shahid Afridi and Umar Akmal, the not-out batsmen. The Sri Lankans should be disappointed after they won the toss and had the opportunity of batting first. They really should be blaming themselves for some poor stroke play that caused Sri Lanka's downfall. But Pakistan really capitalizing in the end, winning by 6 wickets to go 1 up in this 5-match one-day series.
The centre.